When we first saw her, we weren't sure if she'd ever belonged to anyone. There was no collar, no sign of ownership, just a fragile frame wandering the streets, shadows under her sunken eyes, fur matted and dull. Her name would later be Flora, but back then she was just a ghost of a cat surviving moment to moment and deeply mistrustful of humans. Flora didn't just carry the weight of physical illness. Her body thin and weak, riddled with signs of long-term neglect, but also the invisible scars of emotional trauma. She hissed, scratched, and avoided every attempted approach. Her eyes, full of suspicion and pain, told us everything. She had been hurt before, and she didn't want to trust again. But we couldn't walk away. Our team knew the risks. Flora wasn't just sick, she was scared. Earning her trust would take time, patience, and heart. But there was something in her, a flicker of strength beneath the layers of fear, that made us believe she was worth every effort. After a gentle, cautious rescue, we brought Flora to the vet. The diagnosis hit hard. FIP, Feline Infectious Peritonitis, a complex, often fatal disease. But the veterinary team didn't hesitate. They immediately created a treatment plan and started the journey with us. A journey that would last 60 weeks. In those early days, Flora remained distant. She would barely eat, often hid from us, and lashed out if we got too close. But something remarkable began to unfold. We showed up every single day, with food, warmth, and the quiet presence of someone who wouldn't give up on her. Week after week, we tended to her needs, physical, emotional, and everything in between. Her healing wasn't linear, but it was real. The first time she allowed one of us to touch her without flinching, we cried. It was just a moment, but it was monumental. By week 10, her eyes began to soften. By week 25, she was responding to her name. By week 40, she was curling up on the blankets we brought her. Each day was a small victory, each week a testament to how love, consistency, and care can rewrite even the darkest past. The treatment for FIP was intense. There were injections, checkups, sleepless nights, and moments of doubt. But Flora responded. Slowly but surely, her body began to recover. Her fur regained its softness. Her movements grew steadier. She started to play again, something she probably hadn't done in years, if ever. And after 60 long weeks, the cat who once hated humans became the cat who now sought out cuddles and purred in gratitude. The final vet report was clear. Flora had beaten FIP. Her story began as one of abandonment, but it became one of redemption, strength, and the power of unconditional love. The before and after photos brought tears to the eyes of everyone who had followed her journey. Her once hollow gaze now sparkled with life. When we posted her story online, messages poured in from across the globe. People were moved, inspired, and overwhelmingly grateful. Not just for Flora's survival, but for what her journey represented. Hope. News outlets picked up her story. Social media lit up with words of encouragement and celebration. And every kind message, every heart emoji, every thank you wasn't just for Flora. It was for the rescue team, the vet staff, and every soul who refused to give up.
Kermit sen yedin. You ate. Kermit. You shouldn't eat too much. My boy, you should be fit.
Flora may never be able to tell us what she went through before we found her, but we know how her story ends. In a safe place, surrounded by love, living the life every animal deserves. This is Flora's miracle, and we're honoured to be part of it.